Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more of the Apothecary Diaries, you guys. I am just so overwhelmed after last time. As you can see from my outfit, I'm doing 2 in a row as I usually do. And it's been like 5 minutes for me and I'm just like, what the actual fudge? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm understanding everything that led up to this. I still don't know what the exact reasoning is, and that's what I feel like we're going to find out. You know, like, why was the setup this? I mean, it doesn't take a lot to guess why Jinshi would be targeted. I'm curious as to, is it the big reason that I feel like somebody, because we know that Lock-On knows about him. So, like, I kept saying, like, it's not Lock-On, but, like, maybe it is. I don't know. Would he have sent Maomao in there knowing that was about to happen? I don't know. You tell me. Or don't tell me, because obviously it's a spoiler. Anyway, before I get into my just rage-fueled rant, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I am sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me in my channel so much. So thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, I mean, the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, well, is he being targeted because somebody knows he's a prince? Is he being targeted? Like, we know he's, like, he's, like, responsible for a lot of things. He's responsible for, like, a lot of bills passing. He's, like, there could be other reasons why he's being targeted. But I'm really very curious to know, like, what is the extent of this? Is it because somebody knows about who he really is? Is it something else? Like, what even? Because, I mean, we just had Lock-On kind of being threatening to, not threatening, but, like, sort of like, I know your secret. And it's like, ooh, that doesn't look good for him. But I just really kind of believe he wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not saying I have any kind of, like, faith of, like, expecting him to be a good person or a decent human being at all in Lock-On. So far, I just have not seen anything that inspires that in me. But it does feel like he at least is attached to Maomao somehow. Does that make any sense? Like, maybe attachment is the right word for it. So, yeah. And I want to think that, like, that is the big deciding factor in whether or not he had anything to do with this. Because if he knew it was going to happen to Jinshi and he knew she was going in there after him, he wouldn't have tried to help her get in. You know, he would have done the opposite. So, also, just big round of applause for what a boss Maomao is. Like, I didn't even get to say it last time because I was just so overwhelmed. But, like, my God, this tiny girl is just taking a beating, literally. And we know how she feels, too, about making a fuss, about standing out, about not knowing her place, all those things. So for her to go that far, she just couldn't stand to see somebody get hurt when she knew she could help. Despite everything, despite really, like, knowing her place, quote unquote, you know, despite not wanting to work on conjecture and all that, it's like if there was even a slim chance that somebody was going, and I don't even think she knew it was Jinshi. Like, I don't think she knew. But, of course, yeah, guys, Jinshi, if he was down bad for her before, you just don't understand, like, I don't think he's ever going to be able to love anyone ever again besides her after this. That would be my theory. He's pretty attached to her before, but alright, guys. I really don't know anything beyond that. I already said last time how I was really impressed that all of those were connected. And I'm curious to see, like, was it Suirei? Was she the mastermind behind it? Was it somebody else? Are there a bunch of people working together? We really don't know. So, guys, there's one way to find out, and that's go ahead, jump right in to the next episode of the Apothecary Diaries. Let's do this. Oh, she's bandaged, so I guess, no, she's fine. I'm like, they're not going to kill her. Oh, I was going to say, she's somewhere a little bit fancier. She's right in his bedroom. I don't think he's ever going to let you go, babe. I don't think he's ever going to let you go ever again. Yeah, he's giving her the star treatment because I think he's like, I think I need to marry this person. Whoa. Yeah, he's pretty upset. Yeah, she saved his life, so. We'll walk you through it. We'll walk you through it. Yep. Who is a friend of Jinshi's, we know. Yep. Yeah. Right. A lot of metal. Was it the ones I'm thinking of? Even that tied in. Oh. So it went to somebody else, in other words. We've seen this before. That's crazy. It all fits together so freaking well. Not the kids, though. Yeah, they must have given it over to somebody. Yeah. Oh. Then we'll never know. We'll never know. That's crazy. So they killed the dad? Oh, that's so sad. He really cared about his sons, too. He wouldn't have made it. You saved him. Who indeed? Okay, so then this does beg more of a question than just... She's like, maybe the less I know, the better. I'm already sitting here bandaged up and half dead. Yeah, so they figured it out anyway. Wait, what? She died? Well, I didn't see that coming. Whoa. Didn't she say she was trying to bring somebody back from the dead? I mean, she was joking, but... Wow. She was definitely taking the fall for somebody then. At first I was like, oh, she coordinated it all. Yeah, no, she's definitely taking... She's a fall guy. She's a fall guy for sure. It's not, though, and that is why whoever orchestrated this was not betting on anyone. Yeah, she poisoned herself and died? I don't know about that. She sure didn't seem like it to me, but we didn't know her that well. She seemed like there was a lot more than meets the eye. Weird. Resurrection medicine. Was she trying to resurrect herself? Was she like, okay, I'll take this poison and... Shouldn't be smiling so much about a corpse. Yeah, you know what? It's the thrill of the mystery. It's not like we're happy somebody's dead. It's just juicy. Was this a person getting out of the coffin in the theme? Holy freaking crap. Is this why there's somebody... Never even occurred to me. That is kind of weird. Thornapple is the name of the episode. Is it possible she did something to make herself look dead? Can work as an anesthetic. Oh, which is why she said she was playing the morning glories. Oh, there's one way to find. Whoa, babe. What are you doing with the? What are you doing with? Oh, she's opening the coffin. We opening the coffin. There's not gonna be anyone in there. Watch. Oh my god, if there's nobody in there. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Oh, is that her? Is that her? So, okay, so she must have given herself something that would make her look dead. Because she was close to this person and they didn't want to cut her open. She was pretty pharmaceutical. Yeah. He cared and he... That's true, yeah. There goes my theory. Because she's not dead. She is alive. Because she got right on up out of that coffin and walked on out. Yep. That's the scene from the beginning. I'd never even put that together, you guys. Thing is, she knew her stuff. Pufferfish, you say? What are we looking for? So creepy. Dead Suirei. Oh. Yeah. Yep. And she walked right on out. So maybe she was the one who orchestrated all this. Yeah, she got away with it. Yeah. Ah, Maomao is too much for ya. She's like, you know, I respect this. I respect the game. I respect the game. Game respects game, you guys. She... Look at her evil little face right now. She's like, this person was so... She's like... Oh, Mama, honey, you are coming off so evil right now. Yeah, your evil is kind of showing there, love. Put it away. Oh, we got a little too excited. The blood pressure rose. The stitches... Okay, gotcha. I called it every step of the way, except for the very obvious coffin scene in the opening. What have we been told? Don't tell me she has something to do with this. Don't tell me like Suirei's like her sister or something. I don't know. I'm you know what? I can't. Okay, yeah, like what is her history? How did she get there? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, what was she doing before that? The weirdo incident is not great. Yeah. I think that's an understatement. God, he's hot. He's so hot. What are we drinking? That's just your persona. He wears a Jinshi mask. I knew it! Oh, don't tell him that. So he's not one either? He's 19! He's really 19. He's going around posing as a 24-year-old. He's 19. He's like, you know what? I'd like to be with my family again. That sounds nice. Oh, honey, I think you... I mean, I don't know how that would work because I know she's a servant and all. I know there's a big caste system here, but good God, like, I'm pretty sure he's pretty gone on her. Huh? Okay. Oh. Oh, is this... Wait, is this her with a different... Because honestly, I'll be confused too. Important high-ranking official. Oh, yeah. Okay. Was that her? Lishu. Yeah, you know what? That's something I can really agree with him just absolutely hating. Wait, okay, hold up. They're dropping a ton of info on me right now. Doctor spent all his time tending to the Empress Dowager. So the birth took place without an issue. However, concubine Aduo, who gave birth around the same time... This is a story of him, right? Received no attention. This is his story. Okay. Then you wouldn't be doing what you're doing here. So he does know. He knows the whole thing. Because that's what... He just needs to make himself a new prince. Oh, what's going on? Don't tell me, is she pregnant again? Lunar cycle? Is that the kind of cycle? Okay, I was gonna say, if this is the kind of cycle I'm thinking of, then yeah, girl, you're looking real tired and real pregnant. I think it does. She's like, yay, more episodes. She's going back? Yeah. Okay, well, there's probably ways to tell even back then. Look at the baby! You're gonna have a little baby brother and sister! Yeah. Yeah, if her dad's like high ranking, then... Oh, so, okay. So maybe that's why he's not giving her a ton of attention either. Huh? One of the princesses? Is it by her friend? I don't think it is. Which one's getting bought out? It's not her friend. It's not. Because remember, he was Lihaku. He was like, he was pretty into the idea of running away with her. I don't think it's him. Who is it? Oh my God. Okay. Wow, guys. So first of all, we have just confirmation from Jinshi that he knows about. Because that was one thing I was wondering back in the episode where Aduo was leaving. Or Ado, not Duo. I was like, does he know that's his mom? And you guys are like, yeah, we're pretty sure he knows. But that kind of confirms it. And he was like, yeah, if they, you know what, I gotta say, as sad as it is. So the whole honey thing actually happened with the actual prince, the actual son of the first emperor, or the older emperor, I guess, not the first emperor, but, so that's, that did confirm something that I think you guys have been saying for a while, that the first emperor did, like, young women, which... I hate to say this, but it kind of makes me glad he's dead. Not gonna lie. Is it harsh? Fine. I can live with that. Glad he's dead. Alright, you guys. Okay, so, we learned a lot in this one. It was just an altogether, like, very interesting episode. Alright, you guys. So that was really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot. So in that one we have... just a lot of, like, first of all, can I just tell you how much, like, I feel like I'm feasting on this almost as much as Maomao is. Like, when we get into a really good mystery and I'm, like, really trying to guess, like, oh, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? And then I find out that maybe I'm right. And it just, like, it feeds my, like, it feeds my enthusiasm for it. And just, it was like the one with the metal worker too. And I knew, okay, so they didn't say this in the last episode, but as soon as she said they would have to have somebody make a new one, I'm like, oh my God, the metal worker. Oh my God, the metal worker. Like that, it all fit in, you guys. It all fit in. So, okay, what the fudge is Suirei up to? Who is she? Why is she here? What is she doing? She always gave me an air of like she... I don't know how else to put this. Like she kind of doesn't belong there. Like she is of a different, whatever you want to call it, like education or whatever than like somebody there should be. Kind of like Maomao as well. Like, and a lot like Jinshi. Like we know that he's, by the way, we know now that Jinshi is taking medicine, and so is Gaoshin, apparently. Like that, Jinshi, I had guessed as much, because I'm like, you know what, I feel, because think about the way that this whole thing works with the errors and everything. It's like, I don't think he's a eunuch. Like, I don't think he would do that. Whatever is the case right now, whatever they are trying to get him undercover to like look at, I don't think they want to permanently risk him being unable to produce any heirs. They're just my, you know, just my 2 cents on it, and I was right. Gaoshin, that was a... And him being Boston's I wonder who the oldest son is. I wonder if we know any of the other kids, too. I knew when he started talking about kids, I'm like, I bet we know at least one of these kids. That's freaking crazy. I love it, you guys. They're just like, they got me hooked. They got me hooked. They got me feasting. I love this. I can't believe it's going to be over in a few episodes. I'm going to miss the show. So, does anyone have info on season 2? Before I go any further, does anyone have season 2 info? Because I could literally die without this show. I think. Like, I could cease to be. I love this so much. I'm having such a good time with this. So then I think that was, Lola? I can't remember, the new concubine that he was talking to at the end. And she changes her hairstyles, and the current emperor is not like super jazzed on her. And maybe because he gets confused, maybe because I don't think she's too young. I don't think they said that, like she was underage or anything. I think she's around the same age as the other ones. But if her father is a high-ranking official who was a favorite of the dowager, could that, they kind of were implying that would make some political waves, you know? Because we already know they had mentioned, I think it was Gyokyo, like her, like just for being like his favored one, like her hometown was kind of favored now or something. I feel like they said something along those lines. So kind of like if you come from this family and now you're kind of getting in thicker with the emperor as one of the concubines, this is going to be affected, and maybe that makes things better. That's kind of sounded like what they were trying to say at the end. Correct me if I'm wrong. She might be preggo god. I knew as soon as I saw her like this, I'm like, oh my girl, what are you been up to, my girl? Because let me tell you right now, that girl looked pregnant. I knew it as soon as I saw her. I said, you pregnant? All right, you guys, I gotta wrap it up. I'm getting silly here. Oh, man. But yeah, we also had, it looks like Jinshi is kind of trying to keep Lock-On away from Maomao because clearly you could tell there's something wrong there, which, yeah, you know, given those circumstances, I would say that's pretty freaking wrong. I would not want to see that man either. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I didn't recap in this. Oh my god, the whole Suirei thing, like, duh. That's what I started with, and then I digressed. Yeah. First of all, like, I was so hooked on that whole story, and they had me going back and forth, like, oh my god, was she a fall guy? And there is someone more mastermind, and maybe she is in on it with somebody, but, oh, there's definitely like, her past, there's something in her past. Like, I can't wait to know more about that, because there's definitely something going on with her. Like, she has a personal vendetta. I don't know if she knows about him. I don't know, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but she has it out for Jinshi for some reason. her and maybe other people, but definitely at least her. Now the resurrection thing makes so much sense now. The getting up out of the coffin should have been a huge... That in the resurrection thing, 1 + 1 = 2, should have really clicked in my brain. It did not. It did not. It never did. It never did. It does now. All right, guys, that was fantastic. I had so much fun with that. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, don't leave me. I have a handful of episodes left, and I'm definitely going to need some moral support for it, like if all of this has been any indication. So please, be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.